Hello and welcome to Richmond. We are on race number 10 of season 11, and we got qualifying going underway. It is Friday night. This started at 6 instead of 4:15. Actually started a little bit past 6. Ran a couple minutes late, but prom going on at my school right now. I don't have time for that. I would rather be doing this. Honestly, prom is a waste of time, but that is besides the point right now. It is currently Helmentaler fastest after the first lap. Still one more to go. Helmentaler had a bit of a story here last season. And Turner now McGuckian, and looks like he will win the pole here at Richmond. Turner will start second. Helmentaler third, Knifley fourth, Miller fifth, Coatney sixth, Matthew seventh, Franklin eighth, Schenk ninth, and Simeon 10th. So the rest of the results. Those who did not qualify were Flynn, Moore, and Sun. As this is only a 39 car field rather than 40 because of the track only has 39 pit stalls. And so last season, Helmentaler, he was driving the 38 for Front Row Motorsports. No sponsors on that car. He was a rookie, brand new to the series, and he was running in the top 3 for like several laps of that race. Everyone was very surprised that he was very strong that race. No one expected him to be out there. I don't think he had a great finish, got in an accident or something. But everyone was surprised how strong he was in that race. And now driving for Joe Gibbs Racing today, we'll see what he can do here. He already has 2 wins this season, as does Turner and McGuckian, who are starting on the front row. Our other winners this season are Smith and Schenk. Schenk just got his first win this season at Bristol yesterday, making sure all 39 cars will take the green flag. Sometimes that does not always happen, but it looks like we're good to go. We have 120 laps. Stages will be laps 35, 70, and 120. McGuckian on the pole. Green flag at Richmond. McGuckian and Turner still side by side for the lead. Here's a battle for third. Miller coming inside of Helmentaler, as McGuckian will clear for the lead. Here comes Turner now, going inside of him. Turner will now have the lead. He leads that lap. Helmentaler now inside of McGuckian. That is for second. How about Matthew? He had a nice run yesterday at Richmond. He's now in the top 5 already. Yesterday at Bristol. There's Schenk, yesterday's winner, up to 6th. Kaczynski coming up to 7th. Here comes Lacko, as Helmentaler now in 2nd. McGuckian peeking back inside of him. Helmentaler stays clear. Battle for 7th. Lacko inside of Kaczynski, and Lacko will take the spot. Here's Simeon in the 2 car, going inside of Kaczynski and take 8th place from him. Yates in the 5, now in the top 10. Battle for second. McGuckian inside of Helmenthaler, and the 23 will get back in second. Also a battle for 5th between these guys who battled yesterday. Schenk will crack the top 5. Lacko in the 20 also looking to get under Matthew. And he does. Lacko now up to 6th. Battle for 5th, Lacko and Schenk. Lacko will now get in the top 5. He started back pretty far, I think. Yeah, Lacko started 15th, up 5 spots already, and not even 10 laps complete yet. Battle for second yet again between these two, as Turner continues to lead. Helmenthaler gets back in second now. Lacko pressuring Miller. That would be for the 4th spot. And one car I want to talk about, Simeon, has had I've been impressed with him this season. He's had a much better season than the past 2 seasons, past 3 seasons maybe. Actually, it's been quite a while since we've seen this Simeon be strong. He was known as one of the best drivers early in the series, back in like seasons 2 and 3. Then he's kind of started to fade a little bit, but now we can see him starting to come back from how he was several seasons ago. He's been having a lot of top 10 runs. Right now I believe he's top 10 in the points. He was a rookie in season 2, and he's been teammates with Contieri for every season, but Contieri retired last season, so this is his first season without him. He now has rookie Hammock as his teammate, as we see Lacko take 4th from Miller, and now Schenk going inside, looking for 5th. Schenk will take 5th. Miller drops to 6th. Ooh, crossover by Miller goes right back inside of Schenk. And will retake 5th. Here comes Simeon now under Schenk. Helmenthaler closing on Turner, the leader. Still side by side for 6th place, and it will be Schenk that falls down to 7th as Simeon takes 6th. Battle for 3rd. Lacko inside of McGuckian. Ooh, a little bit sideways 23 car, and Lacko will take 3rd. Here's Franklin on the top 10. Just took 9th from his teammate Yates. And now Now Franklin, he's been having nice runs in this race. He's been a top 5 car in quite a few of these races this season, but his best finish this season has been 10th. This is his only top 10 finish this season, and that finish came at Texas a couple days ago. Now battling Matthew for 8th. Meanwhile, battle for the lead, Helmenthaler inside of Turner. And Helmenthaler will take the lead, driving the 13 for Joe Gibbs Racing, completing lap 20. 15 laps to go to the end of this stage. Battle for 6th. Shank back inside of Miller. It is now Simeon in the top 5. Shank will take 6 from Miller, still side by side for 8th. And Franklin in the McDonald's 88. Not quite clear of him yet, but probably clear him this time. He does clear Matthew. Here is a battle for 10th, Coatney inside of Yates. Top 10 positions at the end of lap 35 will earn points. The winner will get 1 playoff point. And Coatney will clear Yates for 10th. Lacko gaining on Turner. Might see a battle for 2nd here soon. Lacko inside of Turner for 2nd. Lacko will take it. Started 15th, he's up to 2nd. Franklin up to 7th now. Miller falls to 8th. Coatney coming inside of Matthew for 9th. Little wiggle for the 42. Coatney will take 9th. He's been in the series for all 11 seasons. Matthew began in season 7, I believe. Yeah, season 7 was his rookie season. Pretty sure. So Joe Gibbs Racing 1st and 2nd. Their other JGR car, Smith, is in 14th. Simeon closing in on McGuckian, trying to look for a battle for 4th. Haven't seen much speed from that 23 car today, despite starting on the pole. Hasn't really been passing at all today. He's just been trying to hang on. It's been more blocking by the 23 car than passing. Coatney has gotten by Matthew for 9th. Matthew now in 10th. Looking to finish in the top 10, get some bonus points. There's 5 laps to go in this stage. Battle for 4th, Simeon inside of McGuckian. And Simeon will take it. McGuckian falls to 5th. Coatney inside of Miller. That is for 8th, and Coatney will take it. Battle, or not battle, but Helmenthaler now going through lap cars. Lacko following him. 2 laps to go in the end of the stage. To the end of the stage. Lacko kind of closing the gap on Helmenthaler, excuse me. Now we're on the final lap for stage 1. Helmenthaler looking by rookie Donato in the 8 car. Getting blocked by him a little bit in this final lap, allowing Lacko to catch up, but it will be Helmenthaler coming to win stage 1. He will get 1 playoff point and 10 season points. Lacko second, and now right behind him for the lead. Helmenthaler got blocked big time by that 13 car. By that 8 car. I don't know what I'm saying. And Lacko will take the lead on the first lap of stage 2. So you saw the results of stage 1 on the top right of the screen. I didn't say the results since we were watching that battle for the lead. Helmenthaler finally gets by Donato. So lap traffic causes a lead change. And how about this now? Simeon right behind Turner, trying to take 3rd from him. McGuckin has fallen down to 7th, as Franklin and Schenk must have gotten by him earlier. Battle for the lead once again as Lacko got held by Ridenauer. And Helmenthaler will retake the lead. Have a battle for 3rd going on between Turner and Simeon. So here were the results for stage 1. Helmenthaler won the stage. Lacko 2nd, Turner 3rd, Simeon 4th, McGuckian 5th, Schenk 6th, Franklin 7th, Coatney 8th, Miller 9th, and Matthew 10th. As Simeon will take 3rd from Turner. Lots of lap cars now in the mix, completing lap 40 of 120 here. 80 laps to go still. A 23 car just must not have the speed right now, as here's Coatney right behind McGuckian trying to take 7th from him. Whoa, trouble. Simeon goes around in the 2 car. Ooh, big hit. Matt Miller going up and over. Hard crash. Kaczynski gets in him. Smith looks like maybe hit him. Oh, man, what a hard hit for Miller. And we are under caution. There's Simeon on pit road now. That was a really hard hit. Let's watch this hit before we see what happened to the 2. Ooh. And then gets into Kaczynski. And into Yates, maybe. Gets into Otto Manelli. There's Kaczynski, Otto Manelli on pit road. Here come pit stops. And we'll watch to see what caused the spin in a minute. Haumentaler leading the field down pit road. Four tires looks like for everyone. And Haumentaler will come off first, Lacko second. Schenk gonna come off third. Ooh, almost got a little contact. Turner fourth as Kaczynski's a lap down. Franklin fifth. McGuckin 68th, 7th. Matthew 8th. Benjamin, I'm not sure if he's on the lead lap or not. So let's go back and see what happened there. Turner, Simeon loses the engine, expires. Very unfortunate for him. And then he gets turned by Turner, who's trying to get by him. And then, bam, 11 car slams him, causes him to flip over. Got into Otto Manelli there. Hit Kaczynski pretty good, Miller's teammate. You see the spinning car, he tries to go down to avoid it, but Simeon stopped there on the track. Got into Benjamin there as well, as he rests on the apron. Both cars are out of this race, as is Otto Manelli and Sarp. Yeah, the damage you just saw on those cars is just a graphic bug. So Benjamin is on the lead lap, he's 9th, and Yates in 10th. Going green in one more lap. It will be lap 50. 49 laps will have been complete. And we will have 71 to go. 21 to go in stage 2. This stage will end on after lap 70. Haumentaler, Lacko, the leaders for Joe Gibbs Racing. Schenk in 3rd, Turner 4th, and Miller 5th. Sorry, Franklin 6th. Franklin 5th. Green flag. Trying to get by the damaged Kaczynski car. We'll see if the 23 car is speed after that pit stop. Right behind Franklin in the 88. He goes up the track as McGuckin looks under him for 5th. We click through these cars, try to get rid of that damage bug. Battle for 6, Coatney inside of Franklin. Here's Yates coming to 8th. And now inside for 7th. Franklin once again, he's falling back. Here's Smith now in the top 10. Battle for 4th. I think we're starting to see the speed in the 23 car coming back. McGuckian takes it from Turner. Matthew, Benjamin, teammates battling for 10th, and Matthew will take it. $15 to go to the end of stage 2. Helmenthaler won stage 1, trying to win stage 2 as well. '78 car seems to be really shaky. It's the second lap in a row. He's made that sudden move in turn 2. Coming to 10 to go till the end of stage 2. Battle for 3rd, McGuckian inside of Schenk, and McGuckian will take 3rd. That 23 car is coming back, as we said earlier. Each position is 1 point for the end of the stage. And might be able to challenge Lacko for 2nd before this stage is over. Coming to 6 to go. Now goes inside of him for 2nd. And McGuckian now takes 2nd from Lacko. Yates right on the bumper of Coatney as Coatney sides up the track a little bit in turn 2. Here's Smith now inside of Yates. That would be for 8th. I think Yates is going to stay clear. Looks like we have a battle between teammates for the last spot for playoff points. Matthew and Benjamin. I think Matthew wants this playoff point more because... Or sorry, not the playoff point, the season point. Because right now I believe he's right under the bubble, under the chase bubble, although it's still very early before the chase starts. 2 laps to go till the end of stage 2. And Helmenthaler, he won stage 1, looking to win stage 2, 1 lap to go. Will win both stages. He wins stage number 2, gets another playoff point. McGucky in 2nd, Lacko 3rd, Schenk 4th, Turner 5th, Franklin 6th, Coatney 7th, Yates 8th, Smith 9th, and Matthew 10th. Got one car smoking. That's Horkler in the 72. He's on the apron trying to bring it back to pit road. Lapping Kaczynski in the 4, who is involved in that last accident. Horkler bringing it down pit road and will retire from this race. To complete 75 laps here. It is Helmenthaler leading, McGucky in 2nd, Lacko 3rd, Schenk 4th, Turner 5th, Franklin 6th, Coatney 7th, Yates 8th, Smith 9th, and Benjamin 10th. 11th is Matthew, 12th is Knifley, Flinchum 13th, Costanza 14th, Cooper 15th, Hoffman 16th, Hammock 17th, Kendall 18th, Stevens 19th, and Hannon is 20th. 21st is Bray, Rick 22nd, Bywater 23rd, Hudson 24th, Rigsby 25th, Combs 26th, Ollinger is 27th, Cox is 28th, 29th is Krebs, and 30th is Sanson-Estazo. Donato 31st, Ridenauer 32nd, Powers 33rd, Kaczynski 34th, and out of the race is Horkler 35th, Simeon 36th, Miller 37th, Otto Minelli 38th, and Sharp 39th. Smith just took 8th from Coatney as he's stuck behind Kaczynski, and Benjamin going to take advantage of this as well. He will take 9th as Coatney falls to 10th. Battle for 11th between Knifley and Matthew. Coming up on lap cars once again. 40 laps to go this time by. 80 are complete. Helmenthaler leading. There's McGuckin trying to catch up to him. As Helmenthaler trying to get by Cox in the 47. But kind of struggling to do that right now. Still can't get by that 47 car. And here's McGuckin right behind him, gonna go inside for the lead. With lap cars going side by side right in front. Cox and Ridenauer. McGuckin will take the lead. Helmenthaler falls to second. They can't get by that 47 car though. Neither of them going inside of her. Yes, Cox is a female. He goes inside now. McGuckin goes inside and Helmenthaler follows. Here comes Sink now in the 24. Now I'm trying to get by Powers in the 17. And here comes Helmenthaler to take advantage of this once again, just like McGuckin did on him. Helmenthaler goes inside of McGuckin for the lead. Shank doesn't know who to follow. Helmenthaler takes the lead. Here comes Shank inside for second. McGuckin still stuck behind Powers as Shank will take second. Yates now in the top 5. He's been working towards the front a lot, much lately. Battle for 8th, Benjamin inside of Smith. This track is where Benjamin got his first career win back in season 2. Here comes Knifley now. He's in the top 10, up to 9th, right behind Benjamin. As Smith falls to 10th, now being challenged by Coatney. Knifley inside of Benjamin for 8th. Meanwhile, battle for the lead now. Shank led the last lap. He's inside of Helmenthaler. Won Bristol yesterday. Now going to lead at Richmond. Coming to 31 laps to go. And whoa, McGuckin gets into Combs. Almost creates an accident. He saves it. Let's go look at that again. Coming off turn 4. Gets into the back of the 93 car. Came back on the track. McGuckin now gets by the 93. Knifley taking 7th from Turner. 98 is falling, 48 is coming. Not sure if we'll see pit stops. I think we will before the end of this race, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, here comes Franklin now. He will be the first to pit. We are on lap 95. Hopefully this is a scheduled stop for the 88. It would be insane if he had yet another issue. Oh, here come more cars. McGucky and Knifley. Franklin changing 4 tires. Curious to see if anyone changes 2. 25 laps to go. Four tires for McGuckian. Here's Schenk on pit road. Is that Rigsby? I'm not sure. I don't think he's on the lead lap. I know it's Rigsby, but don't think he's on the lead lap. Here's Helmentaler on pit road. Turner on pit road. 4 tires for Helmentaler. 4 tires for Turner. Lacko pitting. He will also change 4 tires. Not sure. I don't think anyone changed 2. And it does appear that McGuckian will cycle out as the leader. Schenk in 2nd. Helmentaler in 3rd. Franklin 4th. Where's Lacko? There he is. Knifley 5th, Yates 6th, and Lacko will fall to 7th. Benjamin 8th, Smith 9th, and Coatney 10th. Coming to 20 laps to go, 100 laps complete. McGuckian now the leader. Nice race for Hendrick Motorsports. All of their cars in the top 6. 2 of them battling for 5th here, Yates and Knifley. All 4 of their cars in the top 6, but none of them leading. It is McGuckian in front, driving for his own team. Also, all Gibbs cars are in the top 9. McGuckian leading, trying to pull away from Schenk. See if we have a caution in the final laps. Seems pretty unlikely. We've only had 1 caution. That was caused by an engine failure. McGuckian trying to lap cars. That Stevens running 20th, which is quite another solid run for that 70 car. Usually see him around outside of the top 30. Had a top 10 finish yesterday at Bristol. 3 wide, getting through lap cars. Bray, the rookie, in the middle in that 15. It's pretty tight there through 3 and 4, but they get by. Here comes Schenk in the 24, trying to take advantage of this as McGuckin took a little long to get by these cars. Nice 13th place run for Cooper today. I've actually seen a couple of solid runs for that 61 car. Trying to get sponsorship. He is signed with a sponsor, but they are just not yet. He's negotiating with a sponsor right now. It's just not yet to be signed with one. I think this 13th place finish here today would be pretty convincing for that sponsor to make the negotiation quicker. Yates now in 4th. Franklin 5th. Lacko 6th, Knifley 7th. Schenk trying to close the door on McGuckin, coming to 10 laps to go. .23 car was faster that lap. Knifley just took 6 from Lacko. McGuckin looking for his 3rd win of the season. To go now. Looking for his 3rd win. No surprise if he gets it. McGuckin has won the most wins award in seasons 3, 4, 8, and 10, and he tied with Franklin in season 9. But Franklin got the reward for finishing better in the standings. So McGuckin a 4th-time most wins of the season award. Looking to take the lead in number of wins again. Currently, he, Turner, and Helmenthaler have 2 wins. Schenk and Smith have 1. Schenk looking for his 2nd win, trying to catch up with McGuckin, but 5 laps to go. Caution comes out. The race will end under yellow. Benjamin has had a very struggling season. Would love a top 10 today. Had a very fast car at Bristol, but had issues very early in the race. And Franklin would love a top 5. His best finish this season has been 10th so far. Franklin has just been hit with a ton of bad luck this season. He'll take 5th place any day at this point. Lacko right on his back bumper, though. And I would think with the amount of bad luck Franklin has had this season, that would make him nervous, being pushed by someone in the final laps. 2 laps to go. Lacko gets by Franklin as he falls to 6th. Now may fall to 7th. Here comes the bad luck again for the 88, losing spots in the final laps. Turner now in 6th. Here's the white flag. McGuckie in 9/10, nearly a whole second ahead of Schenk. Coming for his 3rd win of the season, he will get it. McGuckian will win at Richmond. Schenk 2nd. Helmenthaler 3rd. Here's Yates 4th. Lacko 5th. Turner 6th. Franklin 7th. Best finish of the season for him now. Knifley 8th. Smith 9th. And Coatney 10th. Benjamin 11th, so he won't get that top 10, but 11th is just one spot less. 3rd win of the season for the 23 car. Started on the pole. Wasn't that fast early in the race, but after that first caution, there's only one caution, ever since that one restart, that car came to life. He flew through the field, took the lead, and won the race. So we'll show you the full results of the race. Nice finish for Costanza, and Cooper does get 13th. Bray, the rookie, 19th. Kendall 20th, Rick 21st. That team has been struggling a lot this season. There's Hollands are in 23rd. So 3 of their cars in the top 23. Here's the rest of the field. Simeon had a really fast car today. Unfortunately, had an engine issue. Miller, he hit that 2 car really hard, flipped on his roof. Thankfully, he's okay. We've got Talladega next. It is supposed to be tomorrow, but unsure if it actually will be. If it is, it will probably be really late, like 8 p.m. or something, which is about 1 hour from now. It's 7 p.m. right now. If not, then Talladega would be on Sunday. We have Kansas following, and so we're either gonna miss Saturday or Monday, because I'm gonna be pretty busy on Monday too. And so after Kansas will be the All-Star race. That will be this Tuesday. This is race 9, not 10. McGuckin the winner, and we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how I do the points, and then we'll talk about the point standings a little bit. So I'm gonna turn off the screen for a second. Turn it right back on in a minute. Alright. Alright, here we are. Here we are with the standings. First, we're going to add the playoff points, which Helmentaler won 2 and McGuckian won 5. First thing we're going to do is add the stage points, which I took pictures of standings in both of those. For stage 1, Helmentaler gets 10, Lacko will get 9. By the way, you can find this link on the YouTube channel somewhere. Just look around, you'll find it. Turner 8th, or not 8th, but he gets 8 points. Simeon 7 points, so not too bad. Let me see, that accident happened before the stage, or after the stage ended. McGuckian gets 6 points. Schenk gets 5. Franklin 4. You see he's all the way down here in 18th in points, which is not usual. Coatney gets 3. Miller gets 2. Same deal, good thing that stage ended before the crash. And Matthew 1. And now for stage 2, Helmentaler once again gets 10 points. McGuckian 9. Lacko 8. Shank 7. Turner 6. Franklin 5. Coatney 4. Yates 3. Smith 2. And Matthew 1. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna open up the results. Alright, here it is. So I go by 3s here. McGuckian, Schenk, Helmentaler. Gonna add them in this row. Yates, Lacko, Turner. Everyone top 6 in points right now. Finished top 6 in the race. Franklin, Knifley, Smith. Coatney, Benjamin, Matthew. Talk out, Benjamin has not had a great season. Matthew is 12th. Cooper, Hammock, Hoffman. Costanza, Flinchum, Rigsby. Bray, Kendall, Rick. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Stevens, Ollinger, Hannon. Hudson, Bywater, Cox. Combs, Santonis, Azo, Donato. Krebs riding our powers. Where's powers? There. Sorry, I'm very slow. Kaksinski, Horkler, Simeon. Miller, Otto Manelli, and Sarp. Now I'm going to do, these are the positions from since before I edited it. In Texas, we're going to fix it so that it's going to make this change column, which shows how many positions they changed since the last race. That sets it all at 0. Now we're going to sort this, copy all the points. Goes up to Sarp. Copy. And now here we paste the points, and oops, we're actually going to paste it here. And then we copy, paste values, sort Z to A. Do this to the positions. And so here we'll see the standings. Turner, currently the points leader. He has 2 wins. Lacko in second, still looking for a win. You'll see the numbers in the change column in a couple seconds. Mikaki in third with 3 wins. Halmenthaler fourth with 2 wins. Yates 5, still yet to get a win. Yates 5th rather. Shank 6th and Smith 7th both have 1 win. And then there you can see the rest of the standings. Franklin finally in the top 16. As you can see here, he's had a lot of very bad results. Benjamin also has not had any good luck. You can see how many times he's finished outside the top 30. Remember, Miller has had a lot of top 10s in a row. Texas was the first time, and now he's just had 3 finishes outside the top 10 in a row. Lacko has had a lot of top 5s, but Yates has had the most. You can see 3, 2, 4, 4, 5, 4. So this sheet is pretty interesting to see some statistics here of the results of every race so far this season. And it'll keep adding over here as we get more races. You can see the schedule. We got Talladega next. Then Kansas will have the all-star race in between Kansas and Charlotte. A couple of differences between the NASCAR schedule and our schedule, and I have to fix this because we were not bringing back Kentucky. We were going to replace that with something else, but I don't remember what it was supposed to be. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've ever decided track for this one yet. So that won't be Kentucky. We're going to erase that. This track is called Old Spice. If you've played any EA NASCAR game, you've probably seen it. MNRL, that's a fantasy track. Las Vegas will be in the first race in the round of 2 rather than Charlotte. And yeah, I think that's all the differences. So like I said, you can find this sheet on my YouTube channel. And so yeah, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop the video here. And so, like I said, Talladega is going to be either tomorrow or Sunday. But if it is tomorrow, it'll probably most likely be around 8 o'clock. I'll schedule the time when I figure out when it's going to be. You'll see it on the channel. And so yeah, see you tomorrow or Sunday, and excited for Talladega. That should be a very fun race, and we'll see you there.